The psychology of political manipulation exploits cognitive biases and emotional triggers. Politicians and media use tactics based on behavioral psychology to influence perceptions and decisions. Emotional manipulation is common in political discourse. Fear and anger are powerful motivators. Fear-based campaigns trigger the brain's threat processing center, reducing critical thinking. Anger simplifies complex issues, making people more likely to support extreme solutions. Social identity theory, which divides people into groups, helps politicians foster an us versus them mentality, making individuals more likely to align with their group and reject conflicting information, a process tied to confirmation bias. Framing is another manipulation tool. Politicians emphasize particular aspects of an issue to shape public perception. For instance, framing taxation as a burden versus a civic duty alters how people react. Similarly, framing social policies as moral imperatives or government overreach shifts public support dramatically. That illusory truth effect causes people to believe repeated information, even if it's false. By repeating claims or slogans, politicians make them seem true over time. This effect, combined with selective exposure to reinforcing messages, creates echo chambers where people's existing beliefs are amplified. Misinformation and disinformation campaigns are also widespread. Disinformation involves deliberately spreading false information, while misinformation may spread unintentionally. Both influence public opinion, especially in the age of social media, where false stories can spread rapidly. Scarcity and urgency are psychological tools often used in manipulation. Politicians create a sense of urgency to pressure quick decision-making, tapping into survival instincts and reducing critical thinking. For example, controversial policies are often framed as requiring immediate action, forcing people into snap judgments. Authority bias plays a significant role. People tend to trust and accept views from leaders or experts without much questioning. Political figures exploit this trust to push narratives that may not always serve the public's best interest. Moreover, endorsements from celebrities or influential figures strengthen this effect. The foot in the door technique is another subtle tactic. By getting people to agree to small requests, politicians pave the way for larger demands. These incremental commitments gradually shift public opinion and acceptance of more significant policy changes. If you learn something new about how psychology affects our daily lives, then consider subscribing to my YouTube channel so that you don't miss the next episode. Until next time, stay sharp.